luck today. Keep the group in front of your sight.
Par 5, 41. Mason unfortunately got out to a rough start. Double into first and bogey in the second. As for Connor, he started with birdies at 1 and 2, but gave them both back at 3 and 4 with bogeys. Picked up another birdie at 6, which is playing as a par 5 today, just like this hole. 242 to reach the first bunker. On the right, 278 to carry the second one. This hole plays back towards Kennesaw Mountain. Might be turning a little left. And Tommie Methvin, if that's how you pronounce his last name. He bogeyed 1 and 3 earlier. Excuse me, he doubled the third hole earlier actually. Bogeyed the first. Connery Meyer was leading at 4 under. He was bogey free at the turn. Macmillan getting ready to play his second shot. First name Connor, C-O-N-N-O-R. Par 5/10. Flag is on 12 and 7 from both sides. Out of the rough. And all of these hole locations today are the same as April 25th when the U.S. Open Local Qualifier was played here. There's at least one player that was here April 25th. That's Andrew Mackey. And unfortunately, he made a turn in 7 over 43 today. Started on this hole, made birdie. Then bogeyed 11 through 14, doubled 15, bogeyed 16, and bogeyed 18. He only had 1 par, and that was at 17. And that was Connor's 3rd shot into 10. He's left that short. It's not going to be an easy putt from up there for his birdie. These guys are taking longer to play their first 9 holes than those that started on 10. Connor for birdie to get within 3 of Connery Meyer, who is 5 under after 15 holes. Connor made a turn in 1 under 35. His 2 playing partners, Mason Dean, went out in 2 over 38, and Tommie Methvin has gone out 7 over 43. Just as Andrew Mackey did last year in the State Amateur Qualifier at Cherokee South. Connor birdied all the par 5s, all 3 of them. He birdied the first one today, which was the 6th, but he has since parred the last 2. That being the 8th and this hole. But he still have 13 and 14 coming up, back-to-back par 5s. Of this tough 11th hole, 434 yards, 254 to reach the first fairway bunker down the right, 269 to cover it, 286 to cover the second one. Uh-oh. He's now 4 behind Connery Meyer, who is 5 under par with 3 holes to go. He'll finish on the 9th hole, Connery. This is his home course, Connery Meyer. It's on 22 and 5 from the left. Now on the miss left, that's the short-sided miss. Anything long over this green is trouble. Usually results in a bogey. I thought Connor's drive went right on the left, but it actually went right. Connor's approach just Mr. Green left here at 11. Chance for birdie. All big players have a chance for birdie. Rare birdies here. Judging by that reaction, Connor must have just missed that putt. Par 3-12, followed by back-to-back par 5s at 13 and 14. Anything can happen on those two par 5s. Anything from birdie 4s to double bogey 7s. Now Connor Macmillan on the 2 to 172-yard par 3 12 hole. Pin is on 12 and 14 from the right. Bunkers short and right. You want to be on the same level as the pin. Goes about 9 yards downhill. That might be pulled a little bit also. Mason has missed the green to the left. There is a creek behind this green as well. Water in play on the next 3 holes as well. 13, well, next 4 holes, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So many big numbers there if you're not careful. Birdie putt for Connor Mack, 12. Just gotta go over this ridge in front of him. There it is. I guess that's come up a little short. Highs today expected to be in the mid 90s this afternoon. Could be the hottest day of 2022. And that hot weather might extend into next week. This time next week, the APGA Tour will be at TPC Sugarloaf, where I'll be Monday and Tuesday next week. Connor for par 12. I think Tommie's is par 12. Mason has a bogey putt at 12. On the 567-yard par 5, 13th, the longest hole on the golf course. Whatever you do not miss this tee shot right. Where that's finished up. Hopefully it's dry. Connor's situation at 13. I haven't seen him take any drops yet, so I don't know if he's in the penalty area or not. Mason and Tommie found the fairway. Tommie's already hit his second shot. Andrew Mackey going to hazard April 25th during the U.S. Open local. He made 7 here. John McGugan that same day made 7 without finding the water. And he actually found the fairway. And he made 7. This hole is very difficult. I guess this is Connor's second shot here at 13. Third shot for Connor at 13. Flag is on 15 and 5 from the right. Do not want to miss right. You can, however, miss long with that backstop. Green was just watered. Wow. Just as Connor hit that shot. And that looks close from back here. Somebody must have aced the 17th hole, which runs parallel to this hole. He'll play that hole later on. Connor for birdie at 13. Right in the middle of the hole. Assuming his tee shot stayed dry. That should move Connor to -2. And that was a birdie by Connor. So he's now on the 521-yard par by 14. Got the iron out. He's going to play this hole as a 3-shotter. .521 yards. Not too many players seem to go for this green in 2 shots. There's water, green side. The 5th and final par 5 of the day. And the group in front is now cleared the 14th green, and I guess Connor's going to give this a go in 2. He is now tied for 2nd, 3 behind Connery Meyer. Connery ought to be about finished by now. M. Tyler McKeever has turned into 2 under 70. He's the leader in the clubhouse leader right now. Hole is on 12 and 6 from the right. Not sure if it hit the green in 2 or not. And the final group is back on this tee box. Connor came up short. The second shot here at 14 and a little left. sit down. A chance at a birdie, 4 back to back, which would get him to within 2 of Connery Meyer, depending on what he did at 8 and 9. Connor's putting for birdie here at the 14th. Mason Dean has found the penalty area with his 3rd shot. Yes, sir. Connor Macmillan 3 under with 4 to go. And he now might be in solo second. Head to the 15th for the par 3. Connor now to take a 184-yard par 3 15. That is on 18 and 6 on the left. Timing for that to happen. Safely out to the right. Now the left is a no-go here for obvious reasons. Coming off back-to-back birdies on the 2 par 5s, 13 and 14. For 3 in a row. It's for 3 in a row. Wow. That moves Connor 4 under par for the round. He's trying to catch Connery. He's trying to qualify for the state amateur 2 years in a row, maybe even be medalist 2 years in a row. Who knows? Connor on the tee, the 396-yard par 4 16th. The one place you don't want to miss off this tee is left. There's a creek down there. Saw John McGugan go in there during the U.S. Open local round in April. Wow, 3 birdies in a row. Second shot to Connor in 16. And it's well right. He'll have that for 4 birdies in a row. He's had 6 birdies today, 2 bogeys. That was Connor's 3rd shot at 16. That was for 4 birdies in a row. Now he's got some work left just to save par. So far, he's had a clean car since making the turn. He last dropped a shot, that difficult par 3 4th hole. And this is one of the toughest holes on the course too, 16. This is a very important par putt for Connor Macmillan, there's 16. It's a bogey. Wow. So he played the last 5 holes on the front 9 without a bogey, and then the first 6 holes on the second 9, so 11 holes without a bogey streak has been snapped here at 16. Connor Mack on the tee to 123-yard par 3/17th, the shortest hole at Marietta Country Club. Hole was on 17 and 7 from the left. Somebody aced this hole earlier. And just catches the front of the green. It's going to be a lengthy putt from there. Par in to shoot 68. From that's the score he shot last year at Cherokee South, except that layout was a par 70. Macmillan for birdie at 17, and yeah, comes a little short. One hole remaining. Connor with tee at 18. He made par back there at 17. 262 to reach the bunker on the left. 286 to fly over. And out of bounds, left with the cart path. Check the leaderboard. Connery is in with a 67. He's the new clubhouse leader. Connor is 2 back. Parker's in with an even par 72. Kennedy at 18, 13 on and 4 from the left. John Brady Knight, or JB Knight, and Andrew Mackey are turning 8 over par 80s. Tommie Methvin needs to par in to shoot 80. Possibly, and Mason will need to par in to possibly shoot 75. Connor will need to par in to post 68 for the second year running in the state amateur qualifier. Except this year he may not be the medalist, thanks to Connery's 67. But top 10 is the magic number. Wow, look how close Connor hit that approach shot in the 18. I misspoke earlier. He needed a birdie on this hole to shoot 4 under 68, which he does. Par would have gave him a 369. Tommie, I think, struggled to a bogey on this hole, so he won't break 80, I don't think. But Connor should be going back to the state amateur next month. This time it'll be in Savannah, Georgia. The Landings Club Deer Creek, where Lee Knox picked up his first of 2 state amateur titles back in 2010. There's only one group left to finish.